White waiting room, color waiting room. White fountain, color fountain. There were stores that blacks were not allowed to go in. There were streets, when they would have parades, blacks were not able to walk down the streets during the parade. They were not allowed on the streets.
One of the great things about the rides is that, you know, they're mostly all very ordinary Americans who, for one reason or another, felt compelled to get themselves to Mississippi and get arrested. There were a few sort of movement leaders like John Lewis and James Farmer and several other notables who were involved. But primarily it was a spontaneous movement of very average people, in the sense of, you know, just people who would become teachers and doctors, and, you know, just sort of, you know, a very interesting cross-section of America. And all of them have great stories about, you know, what led them to become involved. For a lot of writers, it was the first thing they'd ever done that was political. Other writers had been brought up to be very engaged by their parents. A lot of the black Southern writers started protesting when they were kids. Hank Thomas grew up in St. Augustine, Florida, and blacks were not allowed in the public library when he was a child. And as a child of about 9 or 10, he would just take his own book and go into the public library and sit down at a table and read it for about an hour. And that was pretty outstanding, but it's also somewhat typical of a lot of the black Southern writers. Well, I'm originally from Mississippi, and I was looking to do a photography project with some historical images, and I happened to stumble upon the mugshots. I didn't discover them, but you know, I didn't know about them, and when I did find them and found out they still existed, I knew I'd found something very special. And it was sort of, I wanted to bring the mugshots to a wider audience, and I wanted to find the writers today and make new portraits of them to set against the mugshot and talk to them about their experiences.
I had a classmate of mine that was 14, and he was taken to jail, and before his parents could get there, they had kicked a hole in his chest. This is a 14-year-old kid. And it was known throughout the city that if you was incarcerated, your parents had to get there immediately because you might end up dead. So as I had lived through this time, and it was one of my biggest concern and worry was that, why must I go through this?
Some people were very easy to find in the phone book, or writers gave me phone numbers for other writers, and some people were impossible to find. There are about 328 writers all told, and I've so far located about 120. And I was able to, you know, using the information that I had, birth date and name, I was able to find a lot of them through the internet. I mean, I need to sit down and do a count, but I think there are at least 6 or 7 writers that I thought were out there, but I just couldn't get a phone number or a current phone number for them. And so the publication of the book has, as I hoped, you know, led me to another 6 or 7 writers, and I'm still photographing, and I'm still, you know, adding to the project overall. So I have some more work to do.
Are you going to release like another series?
Well, we're definitely talking about with my publisher, a paperback, probably next year, and would like to get more pictures in there, depending on, you know, I'm not sure exactly how it'll shake out. And then 2011, just 2 years from now, is the 50th anniversary. So definitely continue to work on the project.